Every leader today feels the weight of growing business complexity, whether it's CFOs balancing growth and profitability, CHROs managing talent in an ever-evolving workforce, or CIOs modernizing IT while innovating for their enterprises. The true challenge, however, lies in the interconnectedness of these functions. When one part of the business is disrupted, whether it's a supply chain issue or a talent gap, the ripple effects are felt everywhere. To succeed, businesses need more than solutions for individual challenges. They need a way to align every function of the organization to deliver truly transformational value. This is the promise of the SAP Business Suite. With SAP Business Applications, you have the ability to cover the entire business value chain, from order to cash, procure to pay, design to operate, to hire and retire, and record to report. And with decades of expertise, SAP has tailored these business processes to your industry's nuances, whether you're in manufacturing, in retail, in healthcare, or beyond. We also know that businesses operate in a complex and mixed application landscape. So SAP's business technology platform with SAP Build and SAP Integration Suite enable you to connect all the pieces of your complex landscape through our GenAI-powered tools for app development, automation, and integration. They let you adapt, connect, and extend SAP Business Suite to fit your organization's unique needs. In the era of AI, data is the foundation for innovation and resilience, especially the semantically rich data flowing from these mission-critical applications in SAP Business Suite that are running your business. As Christian noted earlier, customers are spending a vast amount of resources, both in time and effort, in connecting data from every part of their organization, which is why at the core of SAP Business Data Cloud, we harmonize all data across all your business processes. We deliver fully managed SAP data products across all business processes, whether they are in SAP S/4HANA, such as finance, order management, or supply chain data products, or in SAP SuccessFactors, such as core HR, learning, or talent-related data products, or in SAP Ariba. These curated data products align to a highly optimized and unified one-domain model, maintaining the original business context and semantics, which means you get immediate access to high-quality data without repetitive data extraction. And because these data products are fully managed by SAP, you no longer bear the hidden costs of rebuilding and maintaining application data pipelines, saving you time, resources, and effort. The SaaS experience of the SAP Business Data Cloud will also simplify lifecycle management of customer data extensions and maintain coherency in the data products that can be shared in a zero-copy approach to a variety of data and analytics applications. With this, we're truly unleashing the data product economy for some of the most critical and high-fidelity data in the enterprise landscape. SAP Business Data Cloud empowers both customers and partners to build and consume their own data products to drive AI and analytical applications. It's coming up right now. We recognize also that most of you have made significant investments in your data strategy and on data platforms, and that you have a rapidly expanding data footprint of both structured and unstructured data, which is why we've designed SAP Business Data Cloud to integrate both SAP and non-SAP data without duplication or extraction, simplifying your data landscape by leveraging business data fabric principles to discover, share, govern, and model data with ease, again, across both SAP and non-SAP data sources. We prioritize openness and customer choice, enabling you to connect with harmonized data across SAP applications and utilize best-in-class data engineering tools that you rely on every day. Because ultimately, this is your data and your data strategy, not SAP's or of any other application or technology provider. It's these core principles that guided us as the leader in mission-critical business applications via the SAP Business Suite to partner with Databricks, the leader in modern data platforms, to provide a complete yet managed and open solution for simplifying your data landscape. With this one-of-a-kind partnership in the business application space, we're bringing the power of Databricks directly and natively in SAP Business Data Cloud. This marks a new era in enterprise data management, with two leaders in their own domain coming together to define how applications and data platforms work intrinsically together. Native Databricks capabilities in SAP Business Data Cloud empowers customers to tackle advanced AI and ML workloads with capabilities like delta sharing to harmonize data products and integrate with existing lakehouses bidirectionally. Business Data Cloud also provides a clear path forward and the most cost-effective way for existing SAP Business Warehouse customers to move and modernize their existing landscapes on to SAP Business Data Cloud. This enables you to transition to a modern architecture to process the ever-increasing large volumes of structured and unstructured data. As a core principle, SAP Business Data Cloud is designed to support an open data ecosystem. It integrates natively with leading data solutions providers like Collibra, Confluent, and DataRobot. We will also announce more partnerships in the near future.
It's coming up right now.
But we aren't just stopping at that. With SAP Business Data Cloud, we're unlocking the true value of data across the breadth of your connected processes with transformative insight applications. These insight applications are connected real-time to data through the data products in Business Data Cloud, powering everything from reporting, advanced analytics, and planning. Built on harmonized data models across the entirety of SAP Business Suite, insight applications provide immediate value to the business without manual data preparation. The end-to-end nature of these insights is where true value gets unlocked. For instance, with supply chain planning, you can quickly see the impact of any adjustments on your plan, on your financials. Or you can have more accurate financial plans that are refreshed with the real-time visibility of your workforce and hiring activities out of the box. To dramatically reduce the time to value, insight applications incorporate predefined metrics and analytics that are connected out of the box to real-time business data through the data products so that you don't have to do the manual tasks it takes to create these apps and maintain them. These insight applications are built on top of our harmonized data model. This allows you to leverage the data model and easily map and customize third-party data that you need to connect to Business Data Cloud. In line with our principles of openness, it's not just SAP that provides these insight applications on top of Business Data Cloud. With our large partner ecosystem, we have partners with deep business process and industry domain expertise that are building insight applications on Business Data Cloud. From data enrichment to data activation, partner insight applications build on top of the data products and the core services Business Data Cloud provides. Today, we have Accenture, Capgemini, Deloitte, DataRobot, EY, and PwC that are already building these insight applications, and we plan to announce many more in the near future.
Future looks like
Ultimately, though, we know that you want trusted and governed data to drive AI scenarios across your business processes, whether they're predictive and ML-based or Gen AI-based. This is why, with our Copilot Joule, SAP Business Data Cloud provides AI-generated data exploration as well as provides automation in planning and data management tasks. We're also powering SAP Business Data Cloud with SAP Knowledge Graph that mirrors semantically how your business works through its deep understanding of your data and its relationships. It connects tables, fields, processes, and context, creating a web of complex data relationships across the SAP Business Suite, so we can make it simple for you to get the answers you're looking for. So enough talk now, let's see all of this in action. I will hand it over to Orla Cullen, our Senior Director of Product Marketing for Data and Analytics, who will walk us through a demo of SAP Business Data Cloud.
wow. And it starts right now. Yeah, wow.
Thanks, Mohammed. Imagine a CFO who has concerns about their organization's profitability and cash flow following a quarterly financial briefing. She enlists the help of the company's business analysts to provide her and key stakeholders the answers they need. And to show you how this works, we enter SAP Business Data Cloud and immediately see many insightful applications and data products. Now I can see that SAP Business Data Cloud offers a comprehensive set of insight apps across finance, supply chain, and many more, ready for me to use. I'll go ahead and click into Core Enterprise Analytics. Right away, I see a rich collection of pre-built data products, models, and reports from SAP. But these aren't just static dashboards, they're dynamic and ready for me to explore. Let me open the working capital package, which covers key finance metrics to help us investigate profitability and cash flow concerns. Within the working capital package, we see details of the dashboards and all the data products included, and we can then go ahead and install the package. We can then browse the data catalog, where we see a vast selection of semantically rich data products across industries and line of business. We drill in to see our finance data products, including the ones we just installed with the working capital package. We start our analysis by opening the liquidity and cash flow dashboard in the working capital package and review the cash flow forecast. And as per our quarterly briefing, we see some concerns. Next, we take a look at some of the key KPIs on the homepage. In particular, our cash conversion cycle, a metric telling us how fast we convert inventory to cash flow. And we see it has declined from the previous year. There are several components that make up this metric, including days sales outstanding, or DSO, days payable outstanding, or DPO, and days inventory outstanding, or DIO. And we have a dedicated dashboard for each of these topics delivered out of the box with the working capital package. We go to our accounts receivable page to take a look at days sales outstanding. We're able to drill down into the data to further understand whether there is an issue with potential delays in customer payments, which is resulting in an increase in DSO. We would like to understand what is behind this increase in DSO, so our business analyst contacts the company's data analyst and data scientist to help with the task. To accurately forecast issues with open receivables, we need to access historical data on customer payments. So we open the data builder in SAP Business Data Cloud, and we connect historical customer payment information data from SAP Business Warehouse and reseller payment information data from Google BigQuery. We also integrate a dataset from Moody's, which gives us risk data by customer segment. Next, we use SAP Databricks in SAP Business Data Cloud to predict the payment date on our open receivables to see if they're likely to be late, and if so, by how many days. We can then save this scored data as a new data product back into the data catalog. Back in our working capital dashboard, we asked Joule, SAP's AI Copilot, to show us a breakdown of open payables by predicted payment date and group these in time segments. Joule searches and finds the SAP Databricks predicted payment data product and returns a chart with predicted payments broken down in time buckets. We then add this chart to our dashboard, and we can see a large volume of delayed payments are in the 0 to 30-day range. We can then use the AI simulation capabilities in SAP Business Data Cloud to compare tens of thousands of business scenarios to arrive at the optimal payment strategy. Again, we see the 0 to 30 range is having a big impact, which is important information for our collection teams. But if we take a look behind the curtain on how all of this is possible, we go to SAP Knowledge Graph, which shows me a rich semantic web of relationships within my data, drawing powerful new insights from connections that are otherwise difficult to follow, enabling me to more effectively leverage our data for generative AI. Here we've seen that with our working capital package delivered out of the box with SAP Business Data Cloud, we can quickly uncover the many drivers impacting our cash flow and take corrective action to address them. And as Mohammed shared earlier, it's not only SAP creating inside apps, our partners are investing too. We just saw SAP Databricks in SAP Business Data Cloud, but we're working with other partners such as Calibra, Data Robot, and Confluent, and many, many more to come. But let's take an example from Data Robot. In the working capital scenario, they use their industry-leading AI applications and platforms on SAP S/4HANA historical payment data to create an inside app, forecasting our incoming revenue week by week, helping us better understand our cash position. We compare our expected revenue income for the coming weeks, which is lower than what we had predicted in our cash flow prediction, so we know this is an area where we need to take action. This information is then shared with our collection teams, where you'll see a little bit later how they're using the latest AI technology to automate the collection process. From a single solution, SAP Business Data Cloud enabled both our business analysts and data experts to connect all their data across multiple systems and deliver the answers our CFO needed.